Good day, folks. Good day. So today we're going to talk about AZ400 and how much does it really cost you to do this qualification. Now, I got a little twist about this. I'm going to throw in there, how much is it really going to cost you if you don't do this qualification? That's what we got to think about, because at the end of the day, your actions attract another opposite or equal reaction to something. And by doing the qualification, you could probably have a better benefit. And you got to swallow that 150-pound bill. You know what I mean? You say at the end of the day, if we invest in our qualifications and we push ourselves, the reward is much better. So that's what we're going to talk about, right? So let's just go straight to punch. In any worthwhile browser, you type in AZ400, you get Microsoft official page. And you can browse here and you can see how much it really costs for the cert. So that asterisk here just says, look, in pounds, it's 113 pounds, but that doesn't include your tax. Okay, so you need to add your 20% on top of that. So I don't know, let's call it 140, shall we? If you got better maths, leave a comment below and just say how much it really costs. If you're in the States, let's see how much that's going to cost. 165, then plus your tax. Now, is it worth it? Yeah. So let me just get to that twist I was talking about. For a lot of people, especially in this day and age, do appreciate it's going to cost you some money. If your business or if your company pays for that, brilliant. You don't have anything to worry about. But that's what's it going to cost you. Now, in my day, I invested in my certificates and I pay for all my qualifications myself. It probably cost me, the exams alone was like £1,200, and the course, I think, if my memory serves me right, is about 3,000. That's when I was doing my MCSE for Windows 2000 back in the day. Now, in this today and age, there's more qualifications from Azure. There's probably over 14 that you can do. And is it worth doing? I will say so, man. I would definitely route for it. If you want to do the qualifications and wonder if it's a good investment, it's a good investment. Go for it. Now, here's the twist. What happens if you don't do the Azure qualifications? These are DevOps qualifications, to be precise. Now, the only way that I can measure this is to be able to see what does it pay in the market today. Now, you can see from the timestamp here, and this is the reason why I show my screen, is so that you can actually see the time and date and everything, and what the relevance is, so that you can see, you could come back and say, okay, in 2021, Jude showed us it would, Azure DevOps was paying X amount of money. Let's see in the next 2022, 2023, and he does a review, how does that change? And you could toggle between the videos. Now, what I can see here is, and I'm going straight for the top, man. If you are not pushing yourself for the top bar and the top price, don't bother. And I'll tell you why. The more you push for being the best, the better the reward for you. But just not for you, your family. And your family deserves the best. If you don't have a family right now, but you think about having a future family, do it for them, Or you get is a way of paying back mom and dad. Who knows? But if you do care, just try to push yourself to be the best. So these are DevOps. Now, here's the interesting thing. Pandemic last year, when I punched in Azure DevOps, I was getting probably a hit of 4 to 10. Now again, a hit today of about 135. So the market is definitely climbing back. It's good. And if I look at the jobs I'm looking today with DevOps in the mix, and reputable companies, these tech systems, I trust this. They're not trying to harvest CVs. If you have majority of everything here, you most likely achieve a salary about close to that 200K. Okay, but here's the key. It says DevOps. All right. Now, what we need to do is to try to invest in your skills. Now, what will happen if now that's the permanent side of things. I'm going to talk about the contract later, but let's just remove DevOps and see what hit that we get for just having, just Azure, no other DevOps, no other keywords, 85. So that's a significant reduction. What's that, over 40, 50 jobs not there? And you can see that it's not hidden as high as you probably want it to be. But the point being is having that title in your CV does help a lot. Now, just because you get the qualification doesn't necessarily mean that you're automatically DevOps. But the point being, if you got something to aim for and you're showing people that you're serious about your career and you've done the DevOps qualification, it does help you fall in line to where you are. Just remember, if you don't aim for something, you're not hitting target. You're just missing and you're going about the place. If you aim for something, you will climb for it, okay? So just keep aiming and keep growing. So let's take a look, and let's take a look at contract. And we could probably see there is, okay, for Azure, there's 542. That's a healthy market now. Okay, I do appreciate that job's not stated, and that's not a true reflection of jobs. And they had multiple jobs, or should I say jobs repeated or advertised, one job advertised 4 times. But point being is, it's healthy. It's way better than it was last week. Last week was seeing like 300. If we put DevOps into the mix, seeing what hit we get back, 736, that's climb. So again, having DevOps, if you're looking for a contract and you're trying, the bigger your net to cast, the more fish you probably get. Having DevOps in your CV, in your career, and a qualification will help you get more likely a contract quite quick. So, and again, it gives a healthy rate. Azure DevOps engineer, Python, Jenkins, CI/CD, 500 to 900 pounds a day plus expenses. That's really good. 6 to 12 months. That's a healthy salary. Let me tell you. It's not saying if it's inside or outside R35, but if it were inside R35, that's still a healthy salary to bring home. That's more than what a lot of people make. That's in the top 1% probably. Now, I do appreciate with DevOps that it comes with a whole plethora of different combination of technologies that you may have to have, like as it's shown here, Python, Jenkins, probably some places you see Terraform. Don't let that scare you. At the end of the day, it's a wish list. As long as you've got the foundation of what people are looking for, you're more likely to get that job. Okay, so that's it. So we cover off everything that I want to talk about today. Is the price, where to find the price. One of the things I didn't talk about, I'm sorry, is that if you find that you're probably a little bit doubtful about passing the exam and you're paying for it yourself, there is an option for you to, when you purchase, you can have some sort of insurance, Microsoft, to say, I want to retake, and you pay for that price up front. I think you pay a quarter or half of it. So if it costs you in pounds, 113 plus your VAT, if you want a free retake, just in case if you fail the exam, I think in total it'll cost you 150 pounds, then plus VAT on top of that. In my opinion, it's not worth it. I'll tell you why. If you follow the syllabus and you follow my other videos about how to pass AZ 400, I don't think you will fail. In fact, I believe you won't fail as long as you do the work. As long as you do the work, you won't fail. Okay. So there you go. We've talked about every single thing that we've promised to cover. And I really hope that I'm adding value to your day. If you've got anything about this video that you want to put a comment about, please do. Looking forward to hearing your response or seeing your response.